Hello, welcome to my channel, Ejiro Inspires. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. My name again is Ejiro Ajagbawa Aya. Today we started with part 1 of my story. It happened that sometimes last year, 2023, in the month of May, I started having slight pain in my lower abdomen when I feel pressed to pee. In the space of 1 to 3 days, the pain became severe. But I still thought it was not a big deal, so I didn't give it that much of a thought, even though a lot of things crossed my mind, among which was, what kind of pain is this? I took a virtue of everything that was going on within me, and I'm like, I don't have infection. If I do as a woman, I would know. On the 5th day, the pain became so excruciating. I went to the hospital. Over here, it's not like back home where you can just go to the hospital without appointment anytime and they will attend to you. I needed an appointment, but because of the way I was feeling, I didn't wait to get an appointment. I just went to the hospital. The nurses were like, we don't have an appointment today, and the doctor that you usually see is not on seat. I said, I know, but I feel sick. I want to see a doctor. One of the nurses that speak a little bit of English, because over here they don't really speak English at all, purely Japanese. She started attending to me, taking down my details. She was asking me some questions, how I'm feeling, what the issue was. As I was explaining, she was writing. I told her that the pain only comes when I'm pressed. Until I carry myself to the restroom and start paying, the pain will not go away. But the moment I start paying, then the pain will disappear. After she listened to me finish writing down, she now asked me a question. She said, did you notice blood mix with your urine when you pee? I already said no. But on the second thought that she wanted to walk away, I was like, wait a minute. Now that you mentioned it, I think about 1 or 2 occasions, I saw something very tiny that was reddish, but I didn't think it was blood because I didn't know what it was because it was very tiny. I said, now I think, yes. She went to see the doctor, told the doctor my explanations, and she came back and told me that the doctor have asked me to go to the second floor to do CT scan before he can see me. At that point, I was like, CT scan? I said, this small thing when I carry Kanye, now that they see me, I go do CT scan. You don't reach like that. I said it in my mind because they don't even understand English like that. But I went to do the CT scan. I think after like about 10-15 minutes later, the results came and the doctor asked me in. When I entered, I saw that the doctor was browsing through the video of the CT scan. He turned and looked at me and said, the reason why you are having that pain when you feel pressed to pee is because your bladder is elevated. I'm like, my bladder elevated? I never heard that one before. I'm like, why is my bladder elevated? He said, your bladder is elevated because your uterus is compressing your bladder. At that point, I was like, I asked another question. That is the way I am. When it comes to like medicals and all that, I am very inquisitive. I want to know what's up. I'm not the kind of person that goes to the hospital or sit before a doctor and doesn't want to know the details of what she's going through. Some people will say I don't want to know the details because the fear of what the thing is might even kill them before the time. Me, I'm the opposite. I want to know every detail so that I know what I'm up against, what to avoid, what to do, to take precautions. That's the way I am. When I asked that question, why is my bladder compressing my uterus compressing my bladder? The doctor said, from the image I'm saying, your uterus is bulky and the weight is what is compressing the bladder. Again, I asked, why is my uterus bulky? He said there are multiple myoma in your uterus. When he said myoma, I didn't know what that was. I didn't know that over here they refer to fibroids as myoma. It was when he saw that I was not understanding what that means, he now tried to explain. So I figured. So before I could ask the next question, because he saw that I was like asking so many questions, he said, I'm going to refer you to a gynecologist who is going to answer all your questions and tell you the next step to take. He said, in this hospital, we don't have gynecologists. He said, would you mind us doing the referral for you? Of course, I said yes, because if I not take that option, it means Nami go house and call the search for the hospitals online, and I no go fit they speak the Japanese where them they speak. I just say yes, sir. They did that in 30 minutes. I was seated at the reception. They did the referral, gave me the referral letter and the DVD plate of the CT scan. That day was on a Thursday, so the referral appointment was for the next week Monday. I went.